So, Adam, it's a long time since we've seen each other.
Yeah, about 3 years I reckon.
Yes, indeed. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing very well, keep myself very busy. Lots of different things, working in theatre, also travelling overseas, keep myself as busy as I can really. And yourself?
Well, you know me, I'm down here filming men having sex as usual. Moved house, but that's about it.
Oh, it's hard work filming and having sex, I guess.
It is indeed. So, I was just looking upstairs, and I should have known this, but do you know, it's 8 years since we first met, when you were 18. So you're now 26.
Pardon?
You're now 26.
Okay, thanks for that.
Wait.
I feel great for 26.
You look
I'm looking forward to 30 to be honest.
Oh yeah. Well, you look good on 26 still.
Oh, thank you. Not about yourself.
Well, no.
How do you now?
Well, let's not talk about my age.
Okay.
No. Yes, very old, very old. And so's my dog.
Yeah,
You remember him as a puppy. He wouldn't sit still, wouldn't do anything, and now all he wants to do is sit on the sofa and have a cuddle.
He's getting fat.
He's not fat.
Okay.
He's not fat. So you started with this 8 years ago, and you chose the modelling name Adam when you came here, probably after my good self, I don't know. But when you went and worked for other people, you used a different name, didn't you? You used the name Will Jamieson.
Yeah, I thought it's a little bit more commercial.
You thought it was more commercial to be Will Jamieson.
Will Jamieson, yeah.
So when you get spotted in the street, do people ask you if you're Adam or if you're Will or?
Yeah, I get asked both really. I get asked if I'm Adam, and then I usually say, it depends who I'm with. Usually say no, and then they ask to see a tattoo. And I'm like, no, and they go, you are Adam, you must be Adam. It's like, are you going to do some more films? I've not seen you for ages, you're my favourite model. I get that a lot. And I just.
But you'd have to undo your shirt to show them your tattoo.
Well, no, some people are cheeky, especially the Chinese people who came over to me. They go over and pull my top down. Let's have a look, and I was like, okay, yeah, fine.
So you've got a big fan base in China?
Well, not that I know of, but obviously these Chinese people liked me. They're like, can you wait here for 5 minutes while I go to Prowler and buy a DVD and then you can sign a DVD? And it's like, okay, I'll do that for you.
So, and then you just run off, don't you?
Oh no, on that occasion I stayed
Oh,
and waited, yeah.
good boy.
They brought me a gift as well, they brought me some underwear that didn't fit me, but it's alright.
Lovely. So, after all this time, because we haven't seen you for 3.5 years, I think it must have been.
You must have missed me.
Yeah, but why have you suddenly kind of got back in touch and said, can I come and do a film?
Oh, I thought I'm still young. I might as well give it a go, and I always enjoyed it, so I thought, why not?
3 years. Do you think you'll still be any good at it?
Of course it will be.
Really?
Yeah. How difficult is it, to be honest?
Well,
sex with hot guys on camera, it's always been a good thing to do.
Yes, you've chosen an interesting person. Don't say who it is, who you wanted to come back and...
Who did I choose again?
Well, that's right. As long as you don't know, nobody else will know. But yeah, he's going to... Well, he'll be trundling to the train station in about half an hour's time.
Is he late?
No, I don't think he is.
So early. For first time ever, maybe.
Yes, I think that is true. Yes.
I've been nearly a day late. A day late before. Yes, I remember being a day late once.
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember being a day late.
A day? How can you be a day late?
Because I was.
Because you were.
I had a few shoots booked with you, and I was a day late.
Mm.
You didn't show on your face when I arrived there. You didn't seem that annoyed. I was going to say pissed off, but I don't know how you want this interview to be.
I'm never pissed off. You know that, Adam. Just live my little life in my chilled out way.
Nice fire though.
Yes, it is. It is a nice fire. See, I do special things when you come to visit.
You like fire?
I like fire.
Oh, it's never been done for me before.
No, it hasn't actually. Not for you, has it? But,
I mean in general, not just you.
Oh.
I mean, no one's lit a fire for me.
haven't they?
Apart from Army Cadet Camp. That one lit a fire for me then.
So, what have you been doing for 3 years? I mean, boyfriend?
Oh no, I try to stay clear.
Stay clear.
Yeah, so...
Oh, come on. I know that you've had 1 or 2 love affairs over the last 5 years.
I wouldn't say necessarily love affairs, I've had a couple of affairs, not with people, I mean obviously with people, I mean not whilst I'm in a relationship with affair, but I mean I've had a couple of relationships, yeah, one was kind of serious, But I'm just not ready myself to settle down yet. I've not met Mr. Right, and hopefully he'll be out there somewhere. But I'm not looking. I'm just kind of enjoying myself, enjoying life, keeping busy. I kind of say a lot sometimes, but just you want to say. Yeah, I'm just keeping busy, traveling as much as I can, working like a dog.
So you like your new job?
Yeah, I love my job. I love my job. It's fun. Sometimes I'm doing things in my job that I shouldn't be doing in my job because someone else below me should be doing it, but there we go.
You don't want to talk too much about your job, do you? Because this is kind of a little bit unofficial visit here.
Oh no, they now know. My job know.
Oh,
Yeah,
they know.
they're fine with obviously it. Obviously, because I have an agent as well. My agent doesn't always like the idea of me doing porn. They see it as a setback. But I see nowadays, I don't see it as such a setback because people are not bothered about what you've done, what you do, as long as you've got a good answer for it.
Yes. So how has it been for you? You know, because you've made a lot of porn films, haven't you? I mean, you've done 36 for us.
In total, I've done that many for you. I've done in total probably over 150 shoots.
150.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
so quite a lot, yeah.
And you don't regret any of it?
Oh no, I'm not going to live with regrets. I enjoyed most of it. So obviously all the shoots for you I enjoyed.
Yes.
No,
Every single one.
The outdoor was a bit cold. That one was rather cold.
Yes. What a view. That was a.
Making my dildo was also quite interesting. I was a little bit drunk. That was very interesting. I don't think it turned out in the right shape, but
No, it didn't work out too well, that dildo, did it? But
someone must be using it right now then.
well, it did get auctioned off. Someone does have that now. They do have that. Yes. Yes. So, what would you say to anybody who wanted to get into porn? Would you say do it? Would you say don't do it? Would you say?
I can't say because everyone's got individual life they live themselves, so it depends on their lifestyle and it depends how open they are. Because if you're going to do porn, someone somewhere is going to see you, obviously, and you might think no one might not know what you're doing, but someone's going to see you. So be prepared that people will notice you're doing porn. And just if you enjoy sex and you can be on camera and you don't mind it, give it a go. If you're afraid of these things, try it at home first and see how you feel. And if you enjoy it at home, then go on camera. Why not? Give it a go.
So, what do you think was your worst shoot? What was the one that you really didn't enjoy? And not necessarily here, but there must have been.
Oh, you want me to say somewhere else rather than here then?
No, you don't have to be specific. But I've filmed now, very nearly 1,000 films.
Oh, you've done more than me.
Very nearly. Yeah, I've done way more than you. That's why I'm so great. And it always amazes me that the ones that are sometimes the hardest to get finished are the ones that people like the most. The ones that can go on for hours and hours and hours. And
Which you cut down to a certain amount of time.
And it's like 22 minutes of film time, and people think it's the bee's knees, and I know that it's actually was the worst shoot that I probably ever filmed.
That's just why you don't keep a clock in the background.
It is, and that's why I don't let models wear watches either, because it can go on and on and on. As you know, what was the longest shoot you've ever done?
Well, I had to come back and carry on the next day, and it was all different lighting, and it was outside as well, and I felt like, because it was 16 people, and not everyone could come on one day, and we'd come back, and it was just chaos. It just felt like it drains you, because obviously you're horny for a certain amount of time, then after you're like 7 hours of filming, you're like, okay, I just want to go to sleep, And especially when you're the first one to come as well, because you got told to come first, so you're like, okay, well, I'm done, I'm going to sleep now.
Yes. Can you come, but can you stay hard for the next 7 hours, please?
And that was in the Czech Republic, and I was the only person speaking English, so that was quite difficult, but I actually enjoyed it, even though everyone else was straight. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, now these gay for pay models, what's your take on all that then? Because you've I don't know if you've actually worked with any straight.
Yeah, I have quite a few. Yeah, most of them were supposed to be straight when I filmed in the Czech Republic on a couple of occasions. And I don't know, if you're led on a table and you're passive getting fucked by 14, 15 people, how straight can you really be?
Yes.
And they were gay for pay. I don't think they're getting that much money for gay for pay. If I was straight, to be honest, I wouldn't be led on a table getting fucked. I think I'm led on a table getting fucked now. So if I was.
But not on camera.
Oh, not necessarily off camera. It's getting older. Must be changing. No, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. It's been a while since I got fucked. At least 5 or 6 months.
Is it?
Mm.
Well, we can change that this afternoon.
No, it's alright. You know.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm
very sure.
very sure.
Yeah.
Very sure. You've only gotten twice on camera.
Did I? I don't remember. People say this to me. So I swear I've seen you bottom of BlakeMason. I go, no, you didn't.
You bottomed twice for me.
It's an illusion.
You didn't. You haven't ever bottomed anywhere else, have you?
Oh, nowhere else. No,
Nowhere else. Only here.
Been asked to. Oh no. Nowhere else, just here.
I was quite surprised the second time you bottomed because that was in that three-way with Mark W. and who else was that with? It wasn't with Cameron.
Right? No, not right. No. The first time I did it, I chose
Grant.
because I knew he's really passive, and I thought, oh, that way I'd have to get fucked too much, and I turn it around, and that's why I fucked him as well. No. It was careful planning by myself.
But you did enjoy it.
Yeah, it was alright actually. Yeah, I did enjoy it.
I still like to see you get fucked with a really big dick. I'm sure lots of people would.
Well, you're not getting it this Christmas.
Not this
This Christmas, no.
next Christmas.
Easter, no, not even Easter.
Right. So, how are you feeling about this shoot coming up?
Yeah, it'd be great. It's been a while since I've done a shoot. I've done other modelling and things like that, but I'm not texting camera for a while. Obviously, it's just like riding a bicycle, I guess. Something from sucking cock.
Sucking cock. Yes.
What's
yes.
better for a Friday afternoon?
Yes, yes. What is better than that on a Friday afternoon in the middle of winter with the Christmas tree up and
You've
a
got
fire?
a fire, it's great, but the fire is not going to be in the room.
No, you know, so part of me just thinks we should just sit here, open a bottle of wine and get pissed, but...
Oh, I'm one for that now.
You wouldn't get paid then, would you? You wouldn't get paid and...
Well, it'd be your choice, so...
Yeah, well, I think we have to go make a film, don't
Okay,
we?
yeah. That'd be great.
But
Who's it
anyway...
with again?
Hmm?
Who's it with again?
You'll see in a minute, he will come in the door in a minute.
Oh, yeah, it begins with R, I think.
Does begin with... Oh... Straight Boys.
Okay.
Ryan B. You...
Oh, how straight is he really? Oh, sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. He's not straight.
But he did in the end admit that he, you know, he likes both, and but yeah, he.
Is that the time I made him a bitch? Or which time? I did a couple shoots of him.
Yeah, you did a blowjob scene with him, and then I think you came back
him.
and fucked him.
Yeah. He liked that.
Yeah. Yeah, he was quite a character. Quite the character.
He's been in another porn film I've done somewhere else before as well. Not with me though.
He retired a long time ago.
He retired just before me, I think. I retired and I thought, I'll come back. I need to add to my pension.
Pension, yeah.
And I need to come as well. Not come for a few days. It's a long time for me.
Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Okay. No, you're sure going to, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to see it.
I've hit the camera before. Do you remember?
Yes, do you still squirt as far as you used to?
I hope so. What are you saying? I'm getting old, you squirt less.
Yes, because Bradley, who you've worked with as well, I mean, who haven't you worked with over the years? Bradley came back and he did our series up on Dartmoor, our After Hours series, mating season. And the first thing he said, because I hadn't seen Bradley in years, was he said, by the way, just so you know, I don't shoot like I used to. You know, I've gotten older and it doesn't shoot like it did when I was 18, 19. And sure, he still shoots, but, you know, it doesn't fly over his shoulder and stuff. But you still shooting like...
Well, no, I haven't going to say every time. It depends. If I'm having just a quick wank for myself, sometimes I don't shoot much, or sometimes I shoot loads. It's not always the same. But yeah, I still shoot. I'm laid in bed before, having sex, and I've come in my own eyes, so I'm sure I shoot quite fast still.
Oh dear, yes. The stinging sensation is kind of...
No, I make them lick it back out.
Nice.
My eye. Yeah, because they usually like the taste of my gums. I like tasting, I guess.
Lovely.
Yes.
Is there anything else you wanted to ask me, by the way? Now's your chance to ask me whatever you want on camera for the world to see.
Why did you decide to start filming porn?
Money.
Just money?
Well, it's difficult really because I kind of got persuaded into doing this by a friend. It wasn't something that I thought, yes, I suddenly want to go and film people having sex all the time. But we basically both enjoyed watching porn all together, because obviously we were just friends. And there was nothing that was delivering the kind of quality porn that was available in the States here in the UK for like British men. So, you know, I'm a great fan of uncut cocks. You know, as Brits, we've got plenty of foreskins. So I kind of thought, well, you know, it's a way to earn a living, it's a way to kind of change your life, work for yourself, have a bit of fun. But it's like everything, isn't it? You go into things with rose-tinted glasses, you think everything's going to be fantastic, it'll be easy, you'll be working, you know, you'll film 2 days a week, you'll edit 2 days a week, or 2 afternoons a week, whatever, and you think that's it, you know, I'll have so much free time and all the rest of it. But the reality isn't like that, is it? It's like running any other business. And
yeah, if I thought porn was going to make me a multi-millionaire, I would still be doing it every other day. But I'd say it's not going to make me a multi-millionaire. I'm going to stick to what I'm good at, and that's going to make me a multi-millionaire. So.
I mean, it's interesting because the porn business is really kind of dying and on its knees. You know, I think in probably 2 or 3 years there'll be a whole scale change, and all of a sudden people won't be making new porn because there's so much of it free on the web. People don't value it. You know, people like you demand extortionate amounts of money to come and film.
Extortionate, really.
Extortionate.
Okay.
And you know, it is going to get to the point where it's just not worth people making films anymore.
So one log less. That's a bit of a tongue tangle though, thing, isn't it? One log less on the fire next week. Then.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can only afford to like that once a year.
I'm not sure porn with that because they're saying now people are having less and less sex, and if people have less and less sex, they need to get their fix somewhere.
Yeah, but I think it's because people don't feel randy. That's why they're not having sex. I don't think people are actually wanking as much as they used to either.
And because your porn's so good, they can get a preview, and sometimes they come in a couple of seconds and they're done.
They do, yeah, they do. But
there's so much free porn out there, which is usually the most rubbish stuff, though, when you look at it.
Oh, it is, and you know, I think that's what people don't see about joining a pay site is that, you know, we take so much time and effort in actually producing a quality product. You know, filming in high def, you know, making sure that's available to download or stream to people, so that, you know, everything looks as, you know, watching stuff on the tube sites, or if you go to cam sites, I mean, it's just a blurry, hideous mess, isn't it?
And with a lot of porn companies release DVDs as well, they don't realise how long these shoots are taken and how sometimes unhappy the models are whilst they're filming. Rather, when they're with you, they're more natural, they're in a good environment, they're enjoying the porn film, and they're actually having general fun, as well as obviously being paid for it. They're enjoying the time with you. Not well, they're not having sex with you, but they're enjoying the time with the person there. And so yours is more realistic, and it's more real, and you're getting real sex rather than other sites that are on the internet right now, there's a lot of fakeness going into the shoots, which it's not nice, but if they know that people watching that don't want to know that there's a lot of fakeness in the shoots, whereas yours is more real, rather.
Well, we've always tried to make it as realistic as possible with, you know, as little direction as possible, and you know, sometimes you have to, you know, give a little bit of an input, and sometimes you have to say...
If they don't move.
Yeah, so they move, or they put their backs to you and stuff like that. It's like, you know, well, that's no good.
Or they pull the cover over so you can't see them no more. Yeah.
Yes, I don't think that's ever happened.
Oh, actually, then.
We've tucked the bed in already, so you can't do that. It's impossible to do.
I love being tucked in.
Do you?
Type of a nice...
You're not staying over tonight, are you? Otherwise I could have tucked you in, you see. But...
Damn, if I'd known that, I would have changed my plans and I've got to go up to London.
Yes.
It is up, yeah, up.
So anyway, yes, that's how I ended up making porn, and in this weird, crazy world.
And you've been doing it a long time.
I have. Do you know it's 9 years next month? 9 years since I started. And I really didn't think I'd still be doing it 9 years on. But here we are.
You've got to feed Monty.
Yeah, I've got to feed Monty. This big old lummox of a hound. Costs me a fortune all the time. Does.
It's
Does.
just a dog.
Vets bills and God knows special food and there's treats and
Yeah,
there's
what's your
insurance.
husband?
My husband, pain in the arse really, but wouldn't be without him.
Most guys are. Are you still single?
Yes, I'm single.
Are you looking?
No,
Are you wanting?
no,
Well, you're going to stay single then, by the looks of it.
I am. I am.
Have you had any romances?
No,
Nothing at all?
nothing at all since I started BlakeMason. I have been celibate for 9 years.
No, you should join a monastery.
I should have done, really. I should have done. People say to me, you know, is it porn that puts you off
Yeah,
it?
you were put off before that.
Well, no, I've had my loves of my life, you know, I've had long relationships, but
Is it trust issues?
yeah, probably is trust issues. It's also selfish issues, isn't it? You know, when you've been on your own for 9 years, it's very hard to even think about having to consider somebody else.
I get that like that after 6 months. I'm not sharing a bed. Then you can come for half an hour, 2 hours, and after that, sorry, you can leave. It's my bed. I want it to
Fuck off
myself.
and go. Yes, so let me fuck you.
The worst thing is, if the guys stay over, they've asked you out when you've been out on a night out. What you do the next day? You tell them it's your day off. When your day over, they expect you not to leave the next day, and you've got to make an excuse. I'm like, oh yeah, my mum's coming around, or my boyfriend's coming around. They got to go, but you got to be careful what you say to people. Really, it's just like, if the sex is good, obviously you can stay the next day. And if it's not so good, then you can go.
Yeah, well, it's been too long for me to remember what all that's like. So, but yes, happily celibate.
Do you still have dreams?
Dreams? Dreams about what? Sex?
Yeah.
No, not really. I have the odd erotic dream. Sometimes I have, I have like flashbacks to some things that happened in a scene that were like really horny that kind of come into my head in the middle of the night.
I'm sure lots of people get that after watching the films online though. But hopefully they don't, because then they're not going to subscribe again, are they? If they've got it already installed in their mind, they need to keep watching.
Yes, keep watching. Keep watching. That's what we need, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the motto for next year.
You see, you look into that camera there and say, keep watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching, there.
Well, that sounded rather American. I spent too much time in LA.
Yes, yes indeed. And finally, what did you make of Tom Daly coming out?
Oh, I think it's great. Everyone knew he was gay. Who is gay, they know he was gay. Come on. I met him before in Starbucks Cafe, and he's a bit more camper than he appears on camera, but he's still hot. He's got a hot young body. He's a beautiful looking guy, and he's from Plymouth.
He is.
So he's got to be good. Southwest country. I'm from there. That's supposed to be brought up.
He is. And I was drinking with Tom's best friend last night. She came over here, and we had a couple of glasses.
So I'm in for doing a film with him then soon.
She asked me, she said...
Diving in Tom Daly.
She said, would you film Tom Daly?
Well, you would say yes straight away, pound signs and everything.
No, I said, to be honest with you, no, I wouldn't, because...
He's definitely British, the best of British, come on.
Yeah, he's British, he's hot.
He'll be young for me, but it's still good.
But, in his profession, it would undoubtedly...
In his profession, yeah.
Yeah, it would damage him beyond recourse because people are still so narrow-minded about people getting naked and having sex for other people's pleasure. But and I think that's a shame, but...
Right now, yeah, things are getting better though, because when I worked as a model when I was a child, and after I did porn, my modelling career kind of came to an end, commercial-wise, and they asked the question, have you done porn? It was like, yeah, as soon as taboo. Now I've been more open about everything. When I meet new people, I'm just open about it, because I'm not ashamed of nothing I've done, I don't have no regrets about it, and people are more accepting now, like, they don't mind so much. Like, I work in theatre, film, TV rarely, but they don't necessarily mind it so much now. So I think people are not worried, as long as I think you're happy and you can justify what you do in life. People are not so concerned. That's the way it should be. You're not hurting nobody. You're actually, if you look at it, you're providing happiness for a lot of people out there.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, I when I go to my grave, I will know that I have probably helped at least 1 million men ejaculate in the course of my career of making porn films, and that's a great thing to kind of go to your grave knowing that, you know, I have given people all over the world plenty of orgasms.
Do you want me to read that out at your funeral? For you?
I think my mother
In the
would
church.
probably freak at that, even though she does know what I do for a living, but I think even church, she wouldn't be too happy that it was brought up at my deathbed.
The priest probably ejaculated as well. To be honest.
I don't think we should speculate on the church.
Okay.
Very
I don't want to go
dangerous.
into that.
Very dangerous thing. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. And look, my dog's now decided to roll over onto his back and show the entire world his cock and balls.
Yeah, you know, he was.
I mean, I see cock and balls all day, and then I come onto the sofa in the evening with the dog, and he does this to me. Just like puts it in my face.
He's probably seen enough of it. He's well trained.
It is. He loved Kai's cock. You know Kai?
Yeah, I know Kai, yeah.
Yeah? He always had a thing for sniffing Kai's cock.
Did it smell? Oh.
No.
Right, Kai.
No, but Kai, I think it's because he always pre-cum so much, and Kai just kind of, you know, in the middle of a shoot would kind of wander down into the kitchen to have a cigarette if we were having a pause break or for a drink or whatever. And Monty would always like to have a good sniff of his cock because he'd just stand there naked. And he didn't flinch, really.
That's nice.
Yes, lovely, isn't it? Lovely.
I filmed a film with Kai with you before, I think. One film, yes. Yes, and it was in the no, we filmed it in the shower afterwards, I think.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we did. I'm sure. Where did we film though? Because it wasn't your house.
No, we had an apartment for a time.
That was it then, yeah.
Rented an apartment for a time. Well, for a year, 2 years.
Yeah, that was it, down by the dock. Yes, that was a nice place.
Yeah. Well, it looked nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great place to try and live.
I had lots of companies nearby as well, didn't it? Some businesses in the same area.
Got even more now. It's basically all restaurants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Plymouth's coming up in the world now, isn't it, slowly?
So they say. Did you see in the Guardian that Stoke, Plymouth, is apparently the best place in the country to live?
Oh, really?
And this is a house in Stoke in Plymouth.
You don't want to be telling too many people that. They'll be popping around, see what's peeping through the windows.
Yeah, you see, we never film the outside of the house, so nobody ever knows which house it is.
Like, just come around each house and look for each window and you find out.
Ah, but this house is special in that respect, isn't it?
No bloody windows!
No windows. A house with no windows.
Is that ideal, really?
In fact, that's probably just giving it away, hasn't it?
Yes!
It's the house with no windows. That's where they make the porn in Plymouth. But, well, anyway. Well, we've been nattering for God knows how long.
There's me, I never usually speaks much.
No.
Theatre changes me. Film
You
changes.
were really nervous and shy that we were going to have to do a little bit of a chatty thing on camera.
No, I just overthink.
Overthink.
Everything.
Mm.
It's a good thing though.
How much longer do you think you're going to carry on doing porn shoots?
Well, I reckon I've seen someone who's doing it 89 still, so I can top that and go to 90. I'm thinking.
90?
No, seriously. I don't know. It's not like I do it like I was before because I don't have time. I'm busy. I don't think you should go older than 35. Nothing wrong with anyone older than 35 because people are great. I like how guys older, by the way. Guys older.
Look at me, I'm over 35.
Anyone good looking, okay, stable minded. Yeah, I'm just single. So I reckon 35 for porn because then as you get older, you definitely want to be settled down and start watching porn. Because I don't watch any porn at all, so I might start watching porn then. I've still never watched a porn film and cum yet.
You've never watched a porno and cum?
I've watched my own films before. I've only watched a couple that have been on your side before. Only a couple. Which are solos. And I had to watch myself back and then I criticise myself so much.
Yeah, you did 3 solos for us, I think, didn't you? We did the first one
Oh yeah,
in
that
my
one.
old house on that sofa. Then we did the second one up on Dartmoor. And we did the third one of you making a dildo.
Yeah. Was that in 2 parts?
Yeah, it got released in 2 parts, I think, didn't it? But that's probably been merged into one now, that film.
No, it was the champagne because obviously you let me drink some champagne.
Well, that was late at night as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was, yes. You were drunk as well.
Oh no, don't ever drink.
Oh yeah, no, you weren't. No, you were sober.
No,
It's just me imagining that one.
no, I don't drink when I'm
I
working.
allowed you to.
Well, I don't know, but normally I don't,
No.
never happens.
Well, I did advise you to have dog drinks today, but you didn't have one.
No, well, no, I was feeling a little bit jaded this morning after drinks with friends last night, as I discussed earlier, but I'm okay now.
So what do you think about Tom Daly coming out today?
Well, I don't think it's anything anybody wasn't really expecting to happen, was it? And I think, he'll just live such a much happier and easier life than what he could previously.
I reckon he was bribed.
Right.
Yeah.
What, to sell a story?
No, to come out, if you don't, obviously someone bribed him about something, because he just came out all of a sudden, and everybody was gay anyway, he could come out ages ago, but he just come out just there and then like that, just before the Russian Olympics as well, the Winter Olympics.
Well,
And I don't know I hate the fact Russia right now, they're so backward thinking. It's like, and I don't think we should be putting money in, and people sponsoring the Olympics over there, and then the way they treat people and like, gay people especially is disgusting. It just makes me feel. I'm not going to visit Russia. It's on my list of places to go. I'm not going there now.
no.
And I don't walk around. People think I'm gay in general. Most people think I'm straight, or like I got to see my nephew, and people think, oh, I'm the father. So many times I had a girl chatting me up in a restaurant because she's like, oh, mine's disabled. It was about 2 years old as well. And I said, yeah, I just carried on with I played it like my son. I carried on. And I was like, yeah, it's the terrible twos I was going. And she acted like she was really into me. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, this I couldn't fake any longer. I was like, no, I'm gay.
But back to Russia.
Yeah.
I guess.
Russia.
How do you spin from Russia?
I don't know. That's
how
me
that
all over. No, Russia. It's just disgusting. I can't still think more of that. They take one step forward to go 5 steps backwards. It's like I don't know. It's just people going over there now. Don't know most people work in arts, most people who perform are generally gay, and it's a lot of people speaking out. Elton John spoke out recently. Lady Gaga, I don't like her, but she spoke out recently as well, and I think more people need to speak out. And people should not go to the Winter Olympics. Do not go.
No.
Do not go.
Well, I think the world's just going mad because India's gone and made gay sex illegal again, haven't they? Their courts ruled on that, and I don't know. It's just like you think the world's becoming a more sensible place, and then Russia just goes and does all this silly nonsense again.
Or for the West to go, it's like everyone's coming out more and more every day, and over there it's legal. And as for it, it's awful. You get a longer sentence if you're gay in Russia, and if you admit to being gay or you have gay sex in Russia, than you do if someone attacks somebody, which I think is sick. You can go and attack somebody and you can get off with a fine or a small sentence, or you can be gay and be in serious trouble. I think it's just wrong.
The world's just crazy.
Makes your blood boil, doesn't it? And even most of my friends are straight, and they say it's sick, and they can't see why they're doing that.
Yeah, I think most sensible people do kind of just think nuts.
But don't a lot of people watch porn? Some people in it because obviously they're horny all the time. A lot of people in it because they want to watch the person. They like to see the personality of the person. I don't know. They like to feel as if they're getting to know the person on camera. I've met a few people like that who come up to you thinking they know you really well, and they need details about you. They probably know more about me sometimes than I know about them. They think they know more about me than I know about myself. And some people like to see those bits. I got one person who said, oh, I don't watch your porn to watch you having sex. I wait for you to speak, or I like to see the other things in it. Okay, that's different.
Well, our time is up, Adam, because that is the other guy.
Right, brilliant.
The other guy's just come in through the door, so we're going to have our little lunch now. Dogs abandoned me. So thank you very much for having this chat.
That's okay, my pleasure.
I'm going to stick it on somewhere.
Facebook,
Facebook, somewhere.
yeah.
So, right, let's go and have lunch.
Okay.
And then we'll get on to the fucking.
Okay, brilliant.
Right, after you.